I used to steal money out of my parents' purse every week to pay for drugs. 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. So it's actually Sunday evening, it's about 7 o'clock, and I put on my story probably like last week, maybe 2 weeks, I don't know, every day is going into one. Basically, welcome to a confessions video. I've always wanted to do one of these but didn't think I'd get a big enough response or enough confessions to actually do it, and I haven't looked at them, but I'm pretty sure we have a lot because I scrolled through after like an hour and there's already quite a few, so I'm pretty sure we have a few. But just before we get started, I do have a sponsor for today's video. So it's an app called We Are 8, and basically, especially for right now, the times that we're in, people are not sure if they're earning a lot of money or what's going on with jobs. It's basically a sponsorship app where anyone can earn money. So there's things on there that you can watch and you can earn money, or things you can post for a brand and earn money. Basically, if you go down the feed, there's a ton of things you can do, but the great thing about this app is everything that you do, they have a whole climate change movement and they give like a percent or whatever. It tells you on the app. So the first one that's on here is you earn $20 and the impact of that is $1. So they'll give a $1 donation to a cause for climate change. Do you get what I mean? This is why I wanted to talk about this app so much, because I think that's such a great idea, because climate change is obviously a real problem in our world today, which I'm sure you all know, and it's only getting worse. We can already see today how bad it is, and it's only going to get worse if we don't act now. It's weird because I always think about how much I want to be a mum and have children and forget that my acts and our generation's acts will have an effect on theirs and their way of life. I believe and know that we can all live a safer, greener life if we just start acting now. Trust me, I know I'm not perfect, but I really do try my best in ways that I do. I eat vegan, I use anything reusable as I can. We're talking bamboo toothbrushes, reusable straws, reusable freezer bags. My first year of uni, I did not buy a piece of cling film. I really do try my best, but trust me, I know I'm not perfect either. But all them little things, reusable water bottles, reusable straws, bamboo toothbrushes, reusable freezer bags, all make a difference. As well as all of that, you can now use this app We Are 8 to help reverse climate change in just 5 minutes a day. And as I said, in the app, brands sponsor you to watch their content. In just 5 minutes you can engage with brands and make money and make a huge impact together. And when there's 100 million of us on We Are 8 spending just 5 minutes a day watching content, I know that we can reverse climate change. So hopefully you see why I wanted to add this in there. I think it's such a great cause and such a great app. You can make a bit of money, you can help climate change. I think it's just great. There'll be a link down in my description. Please, 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 and make sure to go and check it out. But anyway, on with the video. Let's talk about some confessions. So as I said, I asked on my Instagram, so if you do want to be part of these future videos, because a lot of videos are all, what's the word I'm looking for? Controlled? Around my Instagram at the moment, it's meganshortxx. So let's find these confessions, hey? Let's just go right to the bottom. Just quickly before we hop into it, do not take anything I say too seriously or any of my reactions too seriously. If I laughed at something you're offended by, or am I offended by something you would laugh at, it's all just a bit of a joke, just meant to be reacted to people's confessions. And yeah, don't take anything to heart or too seriously. Obviously I didn't know what was coming, so I didn't know what my reactions would be. There's some things I disagree with, there's some things I laugh at that you might disagree with, but let's just all make it a light-hearted space and have some fun. So yeah, enjoy the video. So first one, obviously these are all going to be anonymous. I slept with a boy in my friend's spare bedroom at a party. I can't look her poor mum in the eye. Okay, I'm not naming names. I also know people that have done this. I mean, I'm hoping at a party, yeah? Okay, at a party, you know, maybe you were drunk. Oh my god, her mum. I know what you mean, you just feel so bad, don't you? But I mean, I hope this isn't the worst, you know? It's not the worst thing you could have done. So the next one says, I once had sex on a sofa with a guy I only just met. It was in his friend's house and he walked in. Again, I know people this has happened. I know people this has happened too. It's never happened to me. I can't picture how awkward that must be, so I'm walking it on you. But again, not the worst thing. I'm sure truly embarrassing. We didn't do anything bad, didn't do anything wrong. Okay, this one, them two, you know, that didn't do anything wrong. It's just a bit of an awkward, oh god moment. I went out with a 38-year-old man when I was 19. My parents still don't know about it years later. This one, I don't think I can say much on, so I hate to break it to you. Do not agree with that for a second. 38. I get 19, you might think you're quite mature, make your own decisions, but he's a 38-year-old man. Why would he? Please no one do that, you know? No. This is savage. We had a family cat back in Leeds and I was street racing and ran over it. First of all, why street racing? Please don't speed. Second of all, see, calm as a bitch, you ran over your cat. That is horrible. I wonder if you told your parents. Do your parents know that's why it died? I bet you didn't tell them because you couldn't tell them that you were street racing. Don't do that. Oh my god, this one. I got an STI as lockdown started. Had to get 2 trains to the nearest open sex clinic at 6 AM before my mum woke up. That is dedication. But also, why are you not telling your mum? Your mum can help you with that. You know, you wouldn't have had to get up at 6 AM and get 2 trains. I'm sure, like, your mum's gonna help you. I know she's like, oh my god, you should have been more responsible. But your mum is gonna help you do that. But also, I feel so bad that you had to go and do that. And also, I hope you're okay. I hope you got rid of that. I hope you're all doing well. That is quite the confession. I wonder if she knows. Your mum's not stupid, you know. She probably knows that you got up and you went and did something. At my 17th, I got so drunk I threw up all over my sofa and we had to throw it away. My mum still doesn't know it was me. Did you just tell your pal threw up on your sofa? That is so horrible. But also, if you didn't name any names, then no one's... You could just say it's that random girl that just... Friend of a friend, she threw up. I couldn't not tell my mum. My mum would know anyway. Like, my mum knows things like that. She probably would have watched me do that. So, I mean, at least she didn't have to confess. But also, as if you had to throw it away, that's so horrible. Everyone thinks I'm a player, but in real life, I'm a virgin. No, not really me. I feel this. I feel like people think this about me. They think I'm like some crazy person, but I'm literally just not. So I feel that on a real level. People love to judge these days and they love to make assumptions. I still chat to my first ex's mum because I see her occasionally I still chat to my first ex's mum, see her occasionally because she's fab and isn't a cheat. So I'm gonna guess your ex cheated on you, which I'm so sorry, that is so horrible. But that's so funny that you meet up with mums because she's not a cheat. But also that's nice because I feel like you can get quite close to people's mums. Some people might find that weird. I guess it is a... is it weird? I guess. What if you get on? But then again, it is your ex. Either way, if you're having a good time with her, I hope you two get on. I hope you have a lovely time. When I was like 9, I peed on my friend's bed on purpose because she was being annoying. Surely you were just embarrassed that you literally wet the bed. Was she not like... Well, so you know you just pissed the bed, right? Because like, I get haha jokes on her because her bed's got piss in it, but they're like, surely she just told everyone you just weed the bed and like you were embarrassed because you weed the bed. She would have had to tell her mum. How did that work? I'd love for you to DM me and just tell me a little bit more about how that worked. Or did you try and convince her it was her? Or did you tell her it was water but really it was like wee and that was the prank because she was like, oh no, like they've got water on my bed, and you were like, oh no, but really you know you just pissed the bed. I had sexy time with my boyfriend whilst my friend was still in the room and they don't know. I mean, well, they don't know, can't hurt them. Oh my god, so that same person said my boyfriend's dad walked in the room when I was naked and I hid in his room. Girl, you need to... People walk in on you a lot. Or you have unknown sex a lot, clearly. Because then, oh, you were in the room with your friends and they didn't know, but then your boyfriend's dad walked in on you while you were naked in the room. And you hid. What did you do? Just get under the covers? Or did you like go in the wardrobe? Like, why were you... I'm guessing you just went under the covers, right? I've been friends with benefits for a boy for over 3 years. God, that's not friends with benefits, that is a relationship. This is horrible. It says, not really my own confession, but my best friend of 6 years fancied me and it got better. It got bitter when I didn't like them back. So they slept with one of my exes and now she's dating my other ex. So she said she liked you and then she was like, F you, slept with your ex, and now she's with another ex. Girl, that is not a friend. Best friend of 6 years. Like, how can you do that to a best friend for 6 years? Even if you fall out, like, you don't go sleeping and get in with exes. That's not okay. I'm sorry, I hope you're okay. That's not a friend. I don't like the whole friends getting with exes, friends on friends, boyfriends. Like, I'm not about that life. This is funny. I smashed my... Not all of them were sexual, so this is quite funny. I smashed my brother's DS on holiday and threw it in the sea to hide the evidence. To this day, doesn't know where it went. Yes, love your videos. Love you too, thank you. But that is... As if you threw his DS in the... First of all, why'd you smash it? I'm guessing accident or on purpose? If it was on purpose, that is savage. As if you smashed his DS and then threw it in the sea to hide evidence. That is something I would have... If I did that to my brothers, I would have to tell them now. Although, I don't know how long ago it was. Like, if we were talking younger, because you've got like DS, surely that's a bit younger. I would have to tell them now. I think that's so funny. When I get away with stuff like that, like after like 2 or 3 years, I have to tell people because I think it's hilarious. 2 or 3 years. As soon as it's blown over, it depends how big the situation is. Oh, this is horrible. I slept with my flatmate's ex-boyfriend during Freshers Week. I just met her, so I didn't know. What is the freaking coincidence? What is the freaking coincidence of that? Sleeping with your flatmate's ex-boyfriend, but obviously you've just met her that night, like that week, because it's Freshers, so obviously you didn't know. I wonder, like, did she tell you? Like, how did you find out? Was it a really awkward conversation? Are you friends? Did it make it weird? Because surely it didn't make it that weird because you didn't know. Like, how were you to know? Oh my god, I hope that didn't make anything weird. She couldn't even say you would have known because you've just come from different cities and stuff, you get me? This is awful. This is so bad. Sorry, I'm not even gonna, this is bad. I used to steal money out of my parents' purse every week to pay for drugs. Everything about this is so wrong. 1, why are you stealing money for your parents? 2, do not use it for drugs. We don't know. Do you know how I really have a thing against drugs? I think they're irrelevant, I think they're stupid, I just don't think you need them. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, because if that offended you, stop doing them. I'm hoping the fact you said used to, you're completely over that now, and hopefully you secretly paid them back. And imagine if 1, they found out you were stealing money for them. 2, imagine if they found out that's what you were using it for. My camera died, but what I'm saying is sorry, I can't even laugh at that one or really react to that one. 4, also sorry if it's actually quite dark. As I said, it is like 7:15, so it's getting a bit darker outside. Oh my god, this. Every single boy in my year does this, and I think it's disgusting, but this went to the next level. Once I accidentally put a video of me taking a shit on my story thinking it was going to my 2 best friends. I am praying you mean it was of your face. Just like, oh, haha, I'm pooing. Because the boys in my year literally film their bum holes and the shit coming out of their bum. I'm not lying. I've seen it. They don't put it on their stories, they put it in their boys group chats. They all think it's hilarious to show us. So I am praying you just mean it was your face. Because imagine if you put that on your story, if that is what you mean. Surely other people aren't like weird enough to do that. If you do this, please let me know down below, but I just think that is so weird. But anyway, I'm really hoping you just mean your face, because even that is embarrassing, but imagine if it was that. Oh, so this is all in DMs. This is actually quite funny. I'm happy I just searched for that. So it says, okay, it wouldn't fit in the box, but one time during sex, this guy asked me if I was on the pill. So obviously pill, contraception pill. And I thought he said, are you on the pull? Like pulling the boys, pulling the boy them. Oh, I regret saying that. So I said, no, are you? And he was like, what? No. Because obviously, like, why would he's thinking he's asked out, are you on the pill? So he's like, obviously I'm not on the pill. Like, what? No. And I was proper happy. This is so funny because the just conversations going through their heads is so funny. So he's sitting here like, why is she asking me if I'm on the pill? And she's like having sex, like, yeah, it's sick, he's not on the pool, like we're getting together. Meanwhile, he's lying there like, why is she asking me if I'm on the pill? That's too funny. I was proper happy, but then a few minutes later I realised what he'd actually said while we were still having sex, and I was so embarrassed I wasn't even enjoying it. First of all, that is hilarious, but I really wish there was no miscommunication and you were actually on the pill, because we don't want any babies here. Oh god. Did you tell him after? Did you tell him after you were on the pill, or did you tell him what happened? I feel like I would have to tell them that. That is so funny. And that is the end of all of them. There's a few more, but they're all quite similar. I feel like that was actually quite a quick video. Let me know if you like these videos down below. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Follow my Instagram at meganshortxx so you can be involved in the next one of these videos, whether it's a Q&A, assumptions, confessions, whatever it is. I'll leave a link in the description to the We Are 8 app. Make sure you go and download it, give it a go, try and help us reverse climate change. And yeah, I hope you have the best day ever, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.